Hi, this is again First Tempo podcast, and today I'm very glad to welcome as a guest Francesco Cadeddu, the head coach of Deya Sport and assistant coach of our Bulgarian U21 national team in men. Francesco, thank you for being here and thank you for being the guest of our podcast.
Thank you to you and ciao to everybody.
First of all, can you tell us a little bit about your career? Because most of the time you've been a assistant coach, but also a physical preparation coach, also a head coach, of course, but not that much of the time.
Yes, so I started volleyball like assistant 30 years ago in 92 when I was 17, between 17 and 18 years old because I must to stop to play because big injury in my Achilles tendon. And I start immediately to work with one of my friends that was head coach in one junior team in my town, Crema, near Milan. And when I finished my study in School of Sport in Italy, in Milan, I start to work like a physical trainer and coach. Before in my team, in my local team near my city, in third league in volleyball, and after that, step by step, I arrive in second league men, like assistant and physical trainer. But I spoke about 95, 96, and after that. I start like head coach in third league and second league in women team in particular, but also in men till 2005 when I start to work with Alberto Giuliani and like second coach and physical trainer, and we work together for 10, 11 seasons in Corigliano Calabro, in Cuneo, in Macerata, in Piacenza, and after that I decided to start to do something not alone but in different stuff. And 5 years ago with Camillo Placi in Novi Rengo in Russia, like trainer, physical trainer. And after that, I back one season in Italy, in Perugia, with Vitalainen, like assistant and physical trainer. And I back with Alberto in Resho, in Poland, just for one season because uh, I don't like so much how everything going there, and I decided to take one season like sabbatic, like stop to stay with my family because I have one very small baby, Gabriele, and in Poland we stayed together only 1 month. So I decided last season in April to take one season off. After that, in December, in the end of December, Deya Sport called me, Georgi Bratov called me to ask if I was free to take some one team in that in particular Burgas, and I say okay, I think that we can speak about that. Rado Stoichev called me the day before to say if you want, there's one chance in Bulgaria, and the team, in my opinion, he said to me that it was good team, and I say okay, Rado, I believe in you because you know volleyball, in particular Bulgarian volleyball, but not only that, real good. So in 3 days, I come in Bulgaria. I watch one match. I watch what the club wants to me, and we decide to start this adventure. And in my opinion, was very good idea for me to say yes on their spot.
And did you know Georgi Bratov before that or not? Because
Yes, we play just like in opponent team because we play against Trentino a lot of time, in particular a lot of final with Cuneo and with Macerata. And Georgi was in Trento when we play when we was in Macerata, sorry, in 2011-12, and I know him because he played a lot in Russia also, and Bulgarian national team for one long period, in my opinion, was one of the best European national team, and a lot of players come in Italy to play. And sure, Georgi, in my opinion, is one of the best Bulgarian setter. Better not Bulgarian only, but in high level volleyball. And I never spoke with him before that day. Was 19th of December. But when we spoke, I think that started immediately one good feeling about me, about Georgi and President Majuro. And now I think that we have real good feeling, and I can say that in Burgas is very nice to work and to live.
Yeah, and you mentioned several times Alberto Giuliani, and you worked also just 1 year, but you worked also with Heynen, who was also a guest, but in the podcast 2 years ago. Can you compare both of them? Because both of them are very good coaches. The one is several times champion of Italy, the other one is world champion. In terms of personality, in terms of style.
But I think that they are completely different, like person, and in the gym also. They have different mentality. They have different idea about volleyball, about tactics, and also about life. And okay, Alberto is one of my best friend, because we work together 11 years, but every day we're speaking about normal life. He also I would say, stay with me during my marriage. And real, I think that Alberto is one of the best coach in the world, not only in Italy. And Vital sure won a lot of trophy, and with national team, with Poland national team, he won this world championship. In my opinion, it's impossible to compare them, because they are completely different. I think that Alberto is more close to Rado than Vital. This is sure, absolutely sure.
And with Deya, you reached the cup final and also the quarterfinals in the Bulgarian League. Do you think that you could have performed better?
Sure, we can do playoff in better way. Sure, we can play better, in particular in the third match. We lose the second without Georgi, because it was out for disqualification for too many cards during the season. And we lose 3-2 in Sofia. And we need his experience and his leadership during that match, because we stay every time we score very close. And Bobby Nikolov, that is our second setter, is good setter, but he's not like Georgi, like leadership and like experience. And sometimes with experience we can go over some difficult moment. In third match, we play very bad. We lose also 3-2, 2018 in fifth set. But I think that CSKA play very good, in particular in first and third set. But after that, we can say only that we was not like in the middle of the championship, because in one period we played very good volleyball with very less mistakes and with good attitude in block and defense. During the final, maybe because we was tired, or I don't know why, but we lose some attitude, in particular in defense and in block. And in the end, CSKA play better than us, and also with Neftokimi, they play very good volleyball for 3 matches. And this is volleyball. In the end, I have big, I would say, I was very sad after Cup, because in my opinion, Hebar in that moment was very close to us, or we was very close to Hebar. But in the most important moment, we stopped to play with system, with my idea of volleyball, and some season start and finish in the same way, and this is what happened to us. But we have next season, and I think that Deya Sport and our president want to build very interesting team, and we will start to big target, and I think that we can do something great if everything will be in the good way.
What do you think about the level of the Bulgarian league, and in which place can you put it in Europe? For example, if we take, of course, Italy, Russia, Poland, and then probably France, where do you put Bulgarian league now?
But I think that there's 5 or 6 teams that play very good volleyball, because there's a lot of interesting players. Everybody knows Todorov, Nikolai Nikolov, or Gotsev, or Bratoev, Valentin and Georgi, Uchikov. There's a lot of players, very good players from Bulgaria, but also a lot of foreign players this season play, in my opinion, in very good way. Neftokimik with this opposite from Slovenia, with Georgiev, with I don't know, Trushev, for example, and everybody some years ago say that Bulgarian Championship was not so good, but my opinion now level is grow up, and I think that you say after Italian Championship, Poland Championship, maybe Turkey Championship, but in Turkey there's 3-4 good teams and the other are not so good. I think that Bulgarian Championship and France now are in the same level, in particular for the first 5-6 teams. And sure, I think that next season will be more interesting than this season. And you know, sometimes you need money to build a very good championship. I think that in Bulgaria now we need not much money that we have, but more junior Bulgarian player, because I think that our under 21 and also under 19 is full of incredible players, like physical and like technique. And I know that everybody want to play in Italy, in Poland, in Turkey. Everybody want to go in this kind of championship. But I think that if club and federation try to speaking with them and to explain that it's very important first of all to have good experience in our championship, and I speaking about Bulgarian championship, before start to play outside. I think that our championship can be up one more time, and players, in particular under 21 or under 19 age players, can give us one push in this way. Because Levski, for example, is full of these guys, and they play amazing season. Not only the first part of in playoff, they lose with Ebar, but Ebar play amazing during the quarterfinal. And there are full of these players, and they have a lot of young players around Bulgaria, and this is very important for championship and for national team also.
You mentioned the U21 team that you were impressed by the young players there, but where do you think they can improve? What is the place for improvement in this team?
But in my opinion, for younger players, it's important to take practice with very good players and play. They need to play in good championship, and in now Bulgarian championship is very good for them, and everybody must to push for this kind of players, because in my opinion, okay, it's not possible maybe to have 5 or 6 of them in lineup or in the most important club, but in every club, 1 or 2 of these guys can find one position inside the lineup and play. And I think that Bulgarian players in this moment has something more than Italians, for example, and also Polish, because in Italy, in Superlega, not every club want to push them younger to play, and they prefer to take something for out of Italy, and also in Poland is the same. In my opinion, for Bulgarian Championship is a little bit different. We must only to find the way to push them to stay in Bulgaria and play for Bulgarian team.
Georgi Botov mentioned in another podcast that he learned a lot about volleyball from your system of playing. Can you tell us what are the basics of this system?
Georgi is every time gentleman when speak about me and my system. I think that is very very easy and clear. I don't want how I name stupid mistakes because volleyball is a sport of mistake. But I accept one error only when everything is perfect. For example, if passing is perfect, setting is perfect, one spiker can spike strong and out. This is volleyball. But when the ball is far to the net, when setter is in difficult position, when the ball is far to the net, or when the block is very good, high, I don't like that player close eyes and start to spike strong in the block or out. This is, in my opinion, is the most important thing in my system. And I like to prepare the match because I think that every coach must to study opponent team, because if we have one idea about what they will do during the match, for our players became very easy or more easy, not very more easy to block and to defense. And in the end, volleyball, my idea of volleyball is this. And in playoff, we never did what I want, in particular in the third match, because we play like a crazy team, and they know that I hate this kind of volleyball. And this is very simple. I have nothing magic. It's only like is normal in Italy and in high level volleyball.
Okay, and my last question is: did you learn some words in Bulgarian, and which do you use?
Real not, because I arrive in January. Bulgarian language is very difficult. I know some words because it's very close to Polish or Russian, but every time there's something small different in pronunciation or something like that, and my players say, please speak in Italian or English, that is easier. But I want to learn because now I'm sure to stay in Burgas for next season. In 1 month, less than 1 month, we start with national team. So I want to start to, I don't know if I say study, but to learn some words, in particular for volleyball, because not every player understands Italian. I was very lucky and happy because Georgi, Valentin, Stefano Patriarca, and Uchi, they speaking perfect Italian language, so it was very easy to speak with the team during the meeting and about technique. But I want to improve or start to speak a little bit Bulgarian. Not easy because it's completely different than Latin language, but I will try, this is sure.
Francesco, thank you a lot for being the guest in the podcast, and I would like to wish you a lot of success with the national team first in the
I hope
to have a world championship, and then of course with Deya for the next season.
Okay, thank you to you, and I hope that with national team we arrive in our target, because it's very important target for us, like coach and for federation, because I think that we have one of the best junior national team that Bulgaria has in its history, and we want to arrive. Well, we want to arrive. This is what I say every time to Andrea.
Okay, thank you a lot. Thanks
Thank
a lot.
You to you.
See you. Bye.
Bye. Ciao. Ciao. Bye. Bye.